I've heard Chinese people say, if you haven't been to the Great Wall, then you haven't been to China. In the Asian continent's largest country, where travelers can find thousands of years of history and cultural experiences, I think some visitors may disagree with that statement. However, I think everyone would agree that the statement does convey just how the Chinese feel about the wall's importance to their country and its historic significance. Only select sections of the 5,000-mile-long wall have been fully restored and open to visitors. In October 2012, I visited the Mutianyu section of the Great Wall. This section is located about 45 miles northeast of Beijing, the capital city. Because it's a little more difficult to reach, it attracts fewer tourists than the more popular Baldeling section. My tour group of 5 arrived early in the morning, and we almost had the place to ourselves. Rather than hike up the wall, we took the less than 10-minute gondola ride up to Watchtower 14, one of 22 watchtowers in this stretch of the wall. On the ride up, the view was spectacular. We could see hints of fall color in the foliage of trees covering the mountainside. At its lowest elevation, Mutianyu Wall is nearly 1,600 feet above sea level, rising to nearly 3,500 feet at its highest point. Watchtower 14 is at about 2,400 feet. This 1.4-mile Mutianyu fortification is one of the longest fully restored sections open to tourists. Here, the crenellated carriageway is 23 to 26 feet high and about 16 feet wide. It snakes up and down the high ridges, following the topography of the mountain, resulting in superior panoramic views. The 22 watchtowers, spaced just over 1/2 mile apart, were sentry posts for spotting approaching invaders. The watchtowers, about 3 times wider than the wall, had space for weapons and ammunition storage, some sleeping accommodations, and space to store food and drink. Each had a signaling platform where sentries burned dried wolf dung to send smoke signals to warn of impending danger. The wall also provided a means to quickly move troops about the country when the need arose. Unlike some sections of the Great Wall that were built with local porous materials that have since deteriorated and even disappeared, Mutianyu was built mostly with hard, solid granite stones. In the centuries since the wall was built, it has been modified several times. The mid-1980s renovation resulted in a true replica of the wall as it stood in 1568. After more than 2,000 years, the Great Wall still stands as an engineering marvel. Many Chinese say walking on this historic monument gives you a greater appreciation for that extraordinary accomplishment and the thousands of wall builders who died during the wall's construction. We only spent about 90 minutes exploring the wall. Unless you're planning an extended hike, that's plenty of time to get a good sense for this section. And now that I've been to the wall, not only can I say that I've been to China, I can also say that my travel bucket list is one destination shorter.